some folks have expressed an interest in the aquariums I have in my RC car videos, and there's 9 downstairs and 1 more upstairs, so a total of 10. These are the 2 biggest. The 125 has all kinds of cichlids. I actually caught this Mayan cichlid down in Florida and brought it back with us. There's a Texas, there's a jaguar that hides a lot, a red devil, a redhead cichlid, a Midas, a Salvini, the Jags in there, and there's also a good-sized Placo that's hiding back there somewhere. Down here is just some mosquito fish and a nice-sized crayfish. Here we have another Oscar, a bluegill, 3 Severums, some African cichlids, another Mayan cichlid, a Jack Dempsey, and looks like the convict back there got in a fight recently. It's a big convict at about 6 inches. Also a bristlenose Placo. Here's our breeding pair of convicts with some babies. They don't get along with anybody, so they just stay there and breed. Here in a 55-gallon, there's a Bisher, a clown loach, a giant goldfish my son wanted at Carnival, lots of angelfish, lots of pictus, there's some Acara, all kinds of stuff, an algae eater, a random African cichlid we bred, actually 2 of them that we held on to. There's still a keyhole cichlid there, kissing grommy, can't remember if I said giant danios, what's that, a honey grommy or something, all kinds of stuff. Community tank here, tons of Cory catfish, upside down catfish, some sharks, elephant nose fish, there's some kind of fancy little cichlid there, tricolor shark, a red and black tail shark, more danios, and a couple swordtails. Here's a Placo tank. We've bred a ton of bristlenose Placos. There's also a convict parrotfish mix, and there's a bunch of guppies in here as well. This tank is our smaller cichlids that get beat up by the bigger ones. There's 4 green terrors. There's a crebensis, a jewel cichlid. He's a jerk, but I was worried he might get eaten by the Oscar. And there is one of our convict babies that we kept. This tank, it's hard to see because there's so much vegetation, but a bunch of really nice swordtails and a ton of bristlenose Placos are in here as well. So that's what's down here in the fish room. All I have upstairs is 1 African cichlid in my daughter's room that unfortunately is blind because as karma would have it, this convict here attacked him when I had to house them together for a short period of time, and this guy looks like somebody hurt his eye. I'm not sure who, because that's like a really friendly Oscar, and nobody else in here is really that mean, but I don't know, maybe he bumped it to the heater or something. So there we go, just a short video on the fish tanks I have, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions on my setups. They're actually my son's. I help a lot with the maintenance and such. I've kept fish since I was 8 years old, and you know, get a lot of enjoyment out of them, and once you get them up and running, they're not too bad to take care of. We can bang out the water changes in about 3 hours for all these tanks here, and you know, it has to be done every 2 to 3 weeks because we really overstock our tanks, and you know, it's fun that way, but just have to have good filtration and frequent enough water changes to keep up with all the waste they produce. So there we go. Hopefully some of you guys enjoy this, and I'd love to see some comments, and maybe if you guys have some videos on your tanks, I'd like to see those as well. All right, take care.